What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel Loaded Mag TV. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite AR15 builds. So this thing has pretty much a little bit of everything in it. It's got some Geisley, it's got some Radian, BCM, B5, furniture, cloud defensive, everything that I really like in the gun industry. I kind of just threw it all together, and this is what I ended up with. As you guys can see, I went ahead and did the gray theme, so it's kind of the black and gray, and I think it turned out pretty freaking sick. That's for you guys to form your own opinion, but it's kind of 50 shades of gray. I have a couple builds in FDE, and I didn't have anything with gray, so really excited to put this gun together, and I think, again, it turned out pretty freaking sweet. So want to go over the parts I have in this build, and without further ado, let's just dive right in. I'll start from the front, or I'll start with the top, actually. So I'll go top and bottom half. Top, we have a BCM. This is the MCMR, and this is a 16-inch. So full 16-inch rifle. Now, the whole upper is BCM. I have a BCM bull carrier group in here as well. Go ahead and show clear. Get the BCM BCG in there. And again, everything else is BCM, barrel, gas tube, gas block, everything. So it's going to be very reliable and shouldn't have any issues with this upper at all. Now for the lower, as you guys can already see, I got that Radian ADAC system, and it is freaking sweet. I love the ambi controls, just very ergonomic. For those that don't know how this works, so you do have a bolt catch or slide lock on the right side, but it uses the magazine release. So if you hold down the magazine release and pull the bolt back, it will lock the bolt to the rear. So yep, didn't go all the way back. So yeah, once you rack it all the way back, hold that button down and it will lock back. And you also have a bolt release on the same side, it's just this button. You press it and it'll set the bolt forward. On the left side, obviously it is full ambi, so you have a magazine release on this side and your bolt release as well. I threw in the 45-degree selector. You can opt to make it the 90-degree throw, but I mean, 45, in my opinion, is just the way to go. Just super fast. Now, since we're on the lower, I'll go ahead and talk about the trigger I got in here. This is the Geisley Super Dynamic 3-gun with the flat face, and it is a 3.5-pound trigger pull. This trigger is amazing, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that right now. Go ahead and check clear again. So it is single stage, and there's going to be very little take up, if any at all. The release or reset. Oof. Definitely one of the best triggers I've ever had my hands on. So that lower just looks amazing. Now for the grip, I have the Magpul K2XL. I love how it's more of a vertical grip almost. I'm a very big fan of the Kung Fu grips, almost 90 degrees. I think they fit very well in the hand and just take pressure off of your wrist when you got the gun shouldered. This grip does have the storage on the bottom where you can, it actually comes with, sorry, trying to do this behind the camera. Comes with storage. So they do include this in the package, so you can fill this up with some gun lube or whatever, and you'll be good to go out on the field. Now in the back here, I have the B5 Systems adjustable stock. Very happy with it so far. It's got a nice rubber pad on the back. Not that you need it, but it definitely helps get a nice grip when you're shouldering the rifle, and it won't slide around under recoil. I have a BCM buffer tube and just buffer assembly in there. The buffer spring and the buffer weight. Seems to be doing just fine. Again, I haven't shot it yet, but the, you know, it resets and seems to be doing just fine. Now, for the charging handle, I have a Radian Raptor in that tungsten color. Doesn't match up perfect with the Radian lower, but I think the gray, I don't really care if all the grays are matching up perfectly. So doesn't really bother me too much, but you really can't get a better charging handle. Radian just makes some of the best stuff out there. We have a Magpul flip up rear sight and front sight. And of course that gray. Nothing much really to say there. These are proven sights. So then on the top for the optic, I have a Sig Sauer Romeo 4S. So the S stands for solar. You can see the solar panel on top. Now, some of the best features about this optic, which I was looking for, let alone it being gray, which again, there's not many optics out there that are gray and it fits it perfect, but this is a great optic. It has a 1 MOA dot, and I'm a big fan of 1 MOA, especially if I throw a magnifier on here and I'm shooting out at distance. I want the smallest reticle as possible. So 1 MOA is definitely the way to go in my opinion. Has Shake Awake, which is a must for me. EOTech has finally released their new optic, which they're probably going to be showing off at SHOT Show, of course, but they just released it on their YouTube channel, and they finally have Shake Awake after all these years. Don't know what took them so long, but that optic, the EOTech, I love it. I have it on one of my guns, and I love it. It's never failed me, but the battery life is its biggest drawback. So now that there's Shake Awake, might end up getting an EOTech throw on here, but for now, this thing fits the job perfect. So going forward, we got some Magpul M-Lock rail covers. The texture on here is phenomenal. It's definitely skin ripping. If you were to grab this rifle and, you know, it's going to rip your skin before it slips out of your hand. So definitely what I was going for. And to match a stock, we have the B5 angled grip. I don't know if they call it vertical or angled. It's definitely an angled grip. It's not 90 degrees. So for all those people out there that wonder if you could throw this on an AR pistol, and just because it's not vertical, I'm not sure. I think they call it vertical, so just be cautious of that. But yeah, looks pretty good. And then going forward some more, we have the Cloud Defensive Rain 3.0 light. This light is awesome. There's so many reasons why I went with this light over Surefire or Mod Light. And the main reason why is because it comes with the switch right out of the box. The switch that it comes with is phenomenal. It has some of the best cable management I've ever seen built into a fire button. So you can wrap it around here. You can also wrap it around the other side. And it's got those grooves in there that make it pretty seamless to do. Also, the batteries are amazing. You could charge them with the Type-C. It's actually on the charger right now, so it's not going to work, but it's a huge battery and it puts out a lot of lumens and candela. I think the candela is around 100,000. Don't quote me, but I know it's somewhere around there. And I think that's utmost very important when you have it on a rifle. You want high candela. If you're shooting out at 100 yards at night, this light will illuminate somebody at 100 yards with no problem. And again, just stock BCM compensator slash flash hider. I have not shot this rifle yet, and I'm very, very excited to do so. I will have a video of some range footage, and I'm sure it's going to be a blast, especially with that trigger. I'll show you guys that one more time. Oof. This thing is sweet. And of course, with that Magpul P-Mag, it lines up perfectly with the Radian lower. But besides that, guys, if you like this build, give it a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts down in the comment. I'd love to get some opinions on this build. It's not 100% done. I am going to throw a can on here at some point when all those tax stamps or all of the ATF whenever ATF gets caught up on all their you know, their stuff, it's going to take a while since they dropped that $200 tax stamp. There's just a boatload of people waiting on basically a list, and I probably won't be able to do it until probably the end of the year of 2026. So in the meantime, this is the way it's probably going to look for a little bit. But again, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.